Dollar Tree is really getting in some high-end looking products, and so I grabbed 3 of these little, I guess, hangings. I'm not really sure what you could do with them other than just kind of hang it on the wall. Let me know what you might do with it, but I loved the look of it. So I'm making the simplest sign, but honestly, this is a sign I would buy. I like the modern farmhouse look. It's not too farmhousey, but more modern. So I'm just gonna pop this tassel off. It comes off in one piece, and I just pull on it and just use my pliers and pop the staples out of it. So I'm going to do this for all 3 of them, and then I'm literally just gluing these down. That's it. But I love this kind of look. I like really, I don't know how to explain, but I love the shape. I love the like texture of those circles, and it's just so easy to make a quick high-end looking sign. I think so. This is 4 items from Dollar Tree, which would make it $5, and I would think that this would be at least $15 to $20 in a home decor store, and so I really like that. So all the projects in today's video are super simple, modern high-end decor looking pieces, and they're so easy to make. And I just kind of wanted to show you some different things you could do with these type of items. Again, I buy them a little bit here and there, and I just was putting them all away, and I thought, oh my gosh, there's so many good pieces here. So this is another one of their hanging pieces, and again, I was trying to think of outside of the box of what I could do with these. So I grabbed these picture frames, and I was trying to decide which one I liked. And this one is a little bit thicker, and so it's going to stand on its own. So it depends how you're going to use it. Like, you could hang this on the wall and it would still hang, or you could make it as tabletop decor. I really like tabletop decor, especially simple tabletop decor. It just adds a lot. So here's another one, but this one was just a little bit too thin and it didn't stand up on its own. You could make a base for it if you wanted to as well, so if you find one that's skinnier. And then it's just a matter of stapling this to the top. It had a little bit of a short piece to it, so I just took some twine and made it a little bit longer so I had something to staple down to, because I just felt like that top wasn't quite enough to staple. And again, super simple project. This was just an old picture frame that the glass broke. I was going to toss it, so it didn't cost me anything for a frame, and then again, just $1.25, and I think this again makes kind of a high-end looking piece of decor.
Sun on your face, hopeful eyes keep them glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say. There's nothing you could do to stop my heart for you. Just keep your head up high. Yeah, hold your head up high. I know sometimes there are things you don't understand. Trying to find your way in. I'm seeing your tears, I'm hearing your cries, but know that I'll never leave your side, even in the change. I won't walk away. I promise I'll stay. Yeah, I promise I'll stay.
I was really excited to come across this like tray looking sign. Now, of course, you can make it a sign, but I immediately saw that it was going to be kind of a little tray to, like a little riser. That's what I was thinking. So I grabbed one of these bamboo pencil holders from Dollar Tree as well. Now, you could paint it. I liked the look of it. I think in this video, it kind of looks a lot lighter than this tray, but it really went well in my opinion. So of course you can paint it and do whatever you like. So I'm just going to find the center of this tray, and then using some glue, glue that pencil holder on. Again, look at how easy that is. You could of course use a candlestick as well. And this is how it looks kind of decorated. I love risers. Okay, so here is another piece from Dollar Tree. This is their wood wreath form. And then this hanging home sign, again, so cute to hang it on the wall, but we're going to kind of make a little wreath here. So again, I'm just popping off this tassel, and then we will glue this to the side. I've been using in this video a lot more wood glue. I've been noticing when I store my decor and then I get it out the next year or whatever, it's not holding up really well. So I'm really trying to use some stronger glue. And so I'm just showing you here some of the flowers you can choose from. The ones there off the left are both from Dollar Tree. And then I just had those ones off to the right in my stash. They're solo wood flowers. And it was just time to use them up, and they were matching this project perfectly. So I'm just going to mark here where I want to put the glue down on to my wreath form there. And again, I'm using the wood glue. I let it dry for maybe 10 minutes, maybe less, and it was solid. And so again, I just feel like the wood glue works so much better than hot glue. But then I'll use hot glue to get those flowers down. So once that is dry, magic of editing, it's all dry, you can see how sturdy that is. So now I'm just going to start adding these flowers. I do 2 of the solos, and then I do 2 of the wood flowers from Dollar Tree. I love those wood flowers from Dollar Tree. Those are so good. But again, you could use just cream colored silk flowers, whatever you like. Again, such a simple project. And I think, again, it looks so high-end. Again, another one of these hanging little square signs. Now this is in my stash. If you were with my spring videos, I had made that springy on the back. I love making double-sided signs, you know, less space, less cost. So I was going to make over this sign. Originally, I was going to pop off that family word thing and put different paper down. But then I started to look at it and I was like, that paper's pretty neutral. It's got just a tint of like a green. So I'm going to leave it there because the square fit perfectly. So that's it. Again, it's hardly a DIY, but again, I just think it looks so much more high end, and it just fit in there. It has the border and everything. So easy peasy. So then I was like, well, that hardly seemed like a DIY. So I went back in my stash and I found another square sign to make another one of these so that you can see how it works with the paper. But these little like tiles, they're so great and so easy to make over.
Way again. I'm seeing your tears. I'm hearing you cry.
Okay, so here it is again. So this time I'm taking this a little wood sign. This is from Dollar Tree, so it's got a little bit of depth to it, and it's just a piece of wood. I picked this paper. Just has again that little tint of green to it, and it matches the other one I just made. I'm just gonna take some cotton chalk paint from Dixie Belle and add that just around the frame. So it makes it really easy. And then we'll glue down that piece of paper and glue down the little tile. And that's it. Again, these projects are so simple, but I really love how they're turning out and how they look all together.
Caught in every moment. I see the sun on your face. Hopeful eyes keep 'em glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say. There's nothing you could do to stop my heart for you. Just keep your head up high. Yeah, hold your head up high. I know sometimes there are things you don't understand. Broken roads, faded dreams. Been trying to find your way again.
I had a video last year where I spray painted a bunch of items with the stone spray paint, which I absolutely love. And this is just a plastic vase from Dollar Tree, and I had done it last year, so you didn't see me do that. But look at, I have all of these tassels left over from the projects we've made so far today, and they're so cool. So I'm setting them aside to, you know, make some other projects with. So I grabbed this vase that again that I had made, and I'm just gonna tie the one of these tassels around it, and I just think it looks so good. And again, I mean, it's hardly a DIY. I guess it is because, you know, originally spray painting this plastic vase from Dollar Tree, and I'm telling you, I mean, I think it looks pretty high end. And so look at how many tassels I have left. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Do you have any ideas on what you might do with these? I thought maybe I could hang them on like a long dowel and have kind of a hanging vibe. Okay, so I've actually had these for several months now, and I had some black ones as well. And I've been like, what can I do with these? Now, originally this was my idea to do with, but I wasn't sure if it was going to work. So again, I love decor, tabletop decor that can kind of sit in the background. And so that is what this is going to be. So these are pretty flimsy metal pieces. So I can kind of just manipulate them a little bit so that they lay flat because they were a little bit bent. But it was, you can see how easy it was to make that flat. So I've got them flipped over. Now you could pop those top little hooks off, you know, because those are for hanging. I figured I would leave them there because you never know, I may want to hang this up. And then I'm just using some ribbon again from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to make 2 strips here, the length of the straight part of this, and hot glue it on. Again, I think this would be much better if you used a tougher adhesive. But I was in a little bit of a time crunch to finish this video, so I just used hot glue, but I would definitely use some like E6000 or something. So again, I'm just going to glue this onto both sides, and then what happens is we'll flip this over and we're going to stand it up, and you can kind of, it kind of is like those partitions that you use in a room. I'm blanking on the name of those. I mean, I think they're just called partitions, but this is going to give us a really nice background, tabletop background to put other decor in front of, and I just love the way this turned out. If this isn't your color, you could spray paint it. If you like a more rustic look, you could brush some brown paint across it, give it that chippy old Victorian vibe. And you can see here it stands up really easily, and this is what it looks like, and I just love it. And here is a vignette of things I've made today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy crafting.